big up, big up, and welcome to Liverpool 12th Man Show. We are live and direct for this viral match reaction. We call it viral because anything goes. Any reactions that you have, let them definitely let loose because we are Wembley bound. So we will be seeing
Wembley.
our old foes, at least for this year, at least. Team that is one of the few teams that has gotten any type of a result against us in this final. And we are going to be seeing the return of our own Mighty Reds to defend our title and possibly pick up the first piece of silverware of the year. It's the first jewel in the gauntlet, and hopefully it'll be one of many in that ring. So,
12 man. 12
yeah,
man. I
yeah,
don't like to correct you. You know,
mhm,
hate to correct you.
mhm.
But it's not Wembley. It's not been played at Wembley.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Anfield South.
Anfield South, I got you.
Anfield South, my friend. Anfield South. Not
There you
Wembley.
go. There you go.
That's the address. If you want to apply for tickets, Anfield South.
There you
Not
go.
Wembley.
That's true. It's very true. I know that they do call it that. I know they definitely do call it that. Well, all the same, tell your travel agent that that's where you would like for your destination because that's where our mighty reds are headed, and that's where we will be following because we never let anyone walk alone as long as you're a red, and we will be off to defend our title for number 11, lucky 11. Hopefully, it's very lucky for us. Great game, tell you the truth. I a lot of very good contributions. I thought by a lot of different players on the pitch. I thought everyone was certainly engaged. It was an opportunity to see. I think this is the second time we've seen this midfield together.
Correct.
In that being, being, I guess you could call them the youngsters almost because it was Grav, it was Dom, and it was Curtis in this lineup, and it was certainly something of it was certainly a midfield that handled the day on hand for ourselves. There weren't that many opportunities that, or at least for Spurs, weren't that many opportunities for Tottenham to really score on us. Son certainly made an effort to do so. He is a player that normally does or can at times find the back of the net for his team and certainly against us. Um, Richarlison was a pain in the neck in that first half, but he found an early exit for his injury, and well played by a lot of different characters or a lot of different players on the pitch. You know, whether it was Connor Bradley, whether it was Darwin Nunez, whether it was Cody Hackbo, whether it was obviously our captain, well, our captain as well, putting in a goal for us. Absolutely, very, 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 very cool night for a lot of people that got to see this game, I'm sure. And we're going to talk about it. We got a panel together. We've got Laszlo, and we also have Lee with us. How you feeling after that 4-0 win? I'll go to you first,
Lee
Les.
on mute.
Lee's on mute. Yeah.
Lee isn't normally on mute. I'll just unmute him just in case he doesn't know he's on mute. You good, Lee?
He's got like the TV still on, so
Oh, okay. Okay. Uh, yeah. The midfield youngsters, it's Dom and Grav. You know, it's the main two guys, minus Mac, plus Jonesy. Important to do it that way.
mhm.
Uh, just strong all around. Yeah, it really kind of opened up in obviously in the second half, but that's what I was kind of saying. Like I was talking about penalties, I said, look for the crack, I'll call it that, but I didn't expect it to happen. But like I just said, that back line there, they'll be okay, they'll be good, but you put them under enough pressure for a long time and they'll crack. I think if we were still playing that game now, 7 or 8 now,
Mhm.
they were kind of putting up a fight for as long as they could. But yeah, we just had the quality all across the board. It was always
Mhm.
not that. So we made it nice and undramatic, very un-Liverpool. Sometimes we like to do the things the hard way, do the dramatic way. If you can go through on penalties, why not? Why win 2-0 when you can go through on penalties? That's very Liverpool way of doing it. So very nice, controlled. Never really made them look like they could, hurt us overly, and just chipped away. Kept going. Got the goal that opened it up, and then as soon as kind of we got the second, they didn't really have much. And yeah, very impressive. Just we kind of controlled. I think the most important thing, or the best way to look is that we made that look like a league game, not an FA Cup or a League Cup semi-final game, where anything can happen, kind of thing. I think
Mm.
that's most complimentary. We just made it look very routine to a degree. Ground them down slowly and walked away. What, 4? So
It was boys against men at
yeah,
times, wasn't it? It was child's
yeah,
play stuff.
really
This.
impressive. Very professional. I suppose professional would be the way I'd say it. We were patient.
Yeah. Yeah. Um,
Yeah, like Jared is saying, very professional. Played the game, not the occasion. Yeah, made it look like a dead. Yeah, that's exactly the way I saw it. We took our crowd was fantastic, and they gave it a bit back as well. The atmosphere was brilliant. That's one thing I'd
Yeah,
say
I
about
enjoyed it. I
Liverpool
enjoyed that
crowd.
old. Sorry, that old one.
Mm.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down. Poor old Tottenham. Building up with red and white, red and white. That was one of my faves when I was a kid because everyone used to sing that one dead loud. Could have been to any London club, you know what I mean? It's just a funny one. London Bridge is falling down. Glad to hear it's still alive and kicking in the
Happy to
21st century. London Bridge is still there, by the way.
yeah. I think it's in Arizona too. But yeah. But
The original one, yes, was dismantled and brought to somewhere in America. Yes, you are correct. The original London Bridge was actually taken apart
That's
and brought
right. Yeah, you're right.
stone
Yeah.
by stone and rebuilt somewhere. If it's
Mhm.
in Arizona, yeah, nice.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just a bridge, like, you know, there are many bridges in the world.
professional, very professional.
Monte, how you feeling? How are you feeling? Okay.
Well, here we go.
Here we go. Buckle up, everyone.
Oh, there's nothing to buckle up about. I'm just, I'll wait. But one step closer, another final, 4-0, and you. No, actually, I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say that magic number because there's a long way to go in the season. But professional job. I see Healy in the chat saying it's hard to gauge against the Tottenham with so many injuries, which is true. I do get that, but even with a full strength Tottenham team, we would have won this game. The way we played tonight,
Mhm.
they ain't beating us.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, the crowd sounded good tonight. It sounded quite
Very
good.
professional. Very professional. I just thought
No,
nice, easy, no drama. Kind of chip away.
Mad
That's
to
just the
see
way I
Virgil
saw
come off
it.
for the last 5 minutes plus the 3 minutes added time, spare him the 8
yeah,
minutes. But we could do it, you know what I mean? So we did.
yeah, it's a nice touch for Kwanzaa. It was a
Yeah,
nice touch.
yeah.
A nice
Like I
touch.
said,
I like that.
like we'd bring McAllister on for Jones and Jota on for Nunes, and we did. And I knew that when we did do that, we'd be too much for them. We'd finish them off there, and that's how we played out. Once them two came on,
Mhm.
fresh players into it, like, you know what I mean? On 70 minutes, they were done for, weren't they?
Yeah, I thought Darwin, as Max said in the chat, I thought Darwin was excellent tonight.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was.
He's moving on the ball. His work rate. I
Oh, he
mean,
done
he was
lovely.
in and out. Didn't get much. Yeah,
On it, Nalansi, like you said.
yeah,
Watching it.
yeah.
yeah. We watching him in Lee. Yeah, I didn't want him to go off, but I had no problem Slot doing it. But yeah, I thought without any apart from the header, he didn't have anything. And Cody really should have squared that goal to him when he hit the
Oh
post.
yes, I know.
Yeah, Cody should have
Yeah,
just
that
squared
was
the tap
greedy
in,
of
but
Cody. That was
yeah,
greedy of Cody's.
That's what
it
I'm
was.
Because he had his head down, and I don't think he
Yeah, he didn't
unfortunately
realize, but he
didn't.
apologized. Yeah,
Yeah, because he was that's a tap in, absolute tap in. There's
yeah,
no missing that. That's like he's square in the middle of the goal. That would have been easy goal for him. But
yeah, but
it would have been
mm.
one well deserved too, because I think he played his butt
Oh,
off. And it was
100%,
something
100%.
when we were watching the game. I was saying like how I that back line, and especially their keeper, I had no confidence in them being able to play out the back. We were like kind of letting them play out the back in the very beginning parts of the game. We weren't really putting that extra pressure on them. And then finally, towards like the end of the first half, and especially in the second half, you saw Nunez, you saw Curtis, and all the others like start to apply that pressure to the goalkeeper. And there was a couple errant passes that he made, and I'm like, that's all I want to see right there. They cannot play out the back. Don't give them a second to breathe, and we will absolutely get some type of result of a goal.
Their opportunities, if I can call them such, like with few and far between, weren't they? Their bit to play where they actually advanced into our box and say got to the goal line and put one across the box. But they never really come close, did they? We had them locked up, didn't we? Really, they didn't really do much in attack, did they? They tried.
They tried, but it wasn't. I just don't think. The mindset of what Spurs had initially, you could tell they were doing what Forest did to us in a sense, where they were allowing for us to hold on to the ball, do what we wanted to do, and I mean that's from from half line on. They were letting us just do whatever we wanted to do. They weren't really pressing. They weren't trying to push the envelope. And I was like, that's just. But it was like half. I don't know. It was like I wouldn't say half-assed, but it was like half-hearted, in the sense of it didn't look like they didn't know. It looked like they didn't know whether they wanted to try to, be the offensive-minded Spurs or be the defensive-minded Spurs. So, at least that's my perspective.
Yeah. Anyway, nice. They couldn't run any smoother, No, top result, man. Proper happy, bro. Proper happy.
Players get a rest at the weekend now, don't they? Ready for Everton.
Yeah, perfect opposition to have now. Like everyone, that's probably my favorite game we've played in the slot. It just looked a bit more exciting. We did some beautiful football in between.
Mm-hmm.
And we're ready to score goals. Probably my favorite game in the slot. That was.
We were really good. To put it bluntly, Spurs just couldn't do anything against us tonight. It just wasn't on the cards.
Yeah, because the atmosphere, bro. The atmosphere played a part today. Like the atmosphere today was sort of louder than normal, and you could just tell. Look at Newcastle last night. Did you see their atmosphere before the game? That already won them the game last night. So tonight the crowd, top.
Should be a good final. The atmosphere should be good at the final.
I think it'd be wild, bro.
If you're going to allow for a team to have 26 shots to your 5, I don't know what you're expecting.
Yeah, they were dire, man. No, Son, God knows what's happened to him. Hit the bar. That's about it.
Well. He had 2 shots that almost went in.
Yeah, but he scored like 3 in a row against us at Anfield, and today I knew he wouldn't. Yeah, it would have been 4 in a row if he did today, but I just knew he wasn't just dangerous. Even Kuliveski, I think they were pretty poor, Tottenham. Fair, thank you to us. Thank you. We're going to say thank you because better that they played like that instead of playing really good. I'm just happy we're in the final, bro. Everything just ran smoothly.
They tried, and they
I'll
were in
tell
the
you.
game
I'll
for a
tell.
while. They were in the game for a while, and that they were having like a bit of possession, like in our half, and that, and we're only one goal behind. But it never looked on the cards, did it, for them any sort of comeback? It's
I think the
just
I'll tell you
penalty.
what. The one good thing that the reaction I got from this was that maybe this is just a reminder to Arnie that you don't have to play Lucho in the 9 role for us. I didn't want to see Lucho. I don't know why Lucho came on at the end.
Yeah,
Other than
bro.
maybe to get some
man.
run in or something. I don't know what that was
I don't know
about.
what that was all about.
I was like, he does not need to be played in this game. You know, we're
But
up
Gale
4-0.
was happy, bro. If you've seen the bench when Diaz and Elliot and all that came on, whoever came back onto the bench, they were all shaking hands. Chiesa was there smiling. He weren't like pissed off.
Oh, I
and
saw
yeah.
that. I saw Chiesa
So that was
smiling.
cool.
Yeah.
there's a good atmosphere within the squad, isn't it? Klopp,
Oh, thank God. It's important, bro. Important.
Continued, hasn't it?
That's the
Players
Liverpool
win,
thing.
you think you're going to win something.
We had 54 touches in the penalty area. That's incredible.
Yeah, we
54.
controlled that game big time. Really good.
54.
Well played. Virgil van Dijk, top. Gravenberch, top. Gapco, top. Everyone. Even Darwin Núñez, bro. What a shift he put in.
I thought Darwin was, yeah. Unfortunately,
he made a lot of tackles. He made a lot of tackles and stuff.
I was saying, what's crazy about is that Darwin Núñez was probably possibly our best defender.
He was. He headed the balls on corners away.
Exactly.
And he put a shift in, bro. He was running.
Yeah.
That's the best I've seen him in a long time.
Yeah.
Like, he looked really good today.
Yeah.
He deserved a goal.
He did deserve one.
Him winning the penalty for me sort of sealed the game for me. It was
you
like,
got
okay,
the penalty though. You definitely got the penalty. Yep.
So he did what he had to do. He got us see the way Salah passed him the ball. That is for me, Darwin Núñez.
Mm-hmm.
If we gave him that ball 3 times in a game, he's going to score 1 or 2 goals for me.
Yeah, he could probably. Yeah, I'd like to see his chances of doing so, but he just doesn't get fed like that, unfortunately. But all the same, that the penalty kick though by Salah, wow.
Wish he'd do that one more.
That was like that's just. As soon as he kicked it, I was like, I was like, oh, that's goal. That's either goal or that's going over the bar or something.
That's going
like
over
that.
the stand, yeah.
I'd like to see them ones more into that top corner, like because he's got it there to do that.
Yeah.
Like.
There's no way no goalkeeper in their right mind is making that. You'd have to stand there and try and be, and be ready for it to be there. Which was kind of weird too. You know what? I will say this too. What was kind of weird is that the goalkeeper, I thought, even if he missed the goalkeeper, what?
Oh, sorry. I'm just saying, it's madness. You don't do that. You don't do that. Salah.
Oh
no, Salah. I was saying earlier, Salah was going straight down the middle with power because he didn't have much confidence. When he's getting penalties, it's like it's the biggest part of the goal. Straight down the middle with power. If you can make him think you're going somewhere, the keeper will dive and you'll never miss. But it's just straight down the middle with power. Then the last one, it was like he went bottom corner, which I was saying that shows that he's a little bit more confident. It shows it's basically a confidence meter. Now he went bottom right-hand corner. That's, as a left footer, is basically your natural place to put it. But he went bottom corner, so that to me said, okay, that's an uptick in confidence. To do what he did today, to decide to power it into the top left-hand corner is ridiculous.
When Messi was
you don't take that penalty. No, you just don't take that penalty. You don't. That's an insane penalty to take. Because it either goes that either like the confidence you have to say, no, I'm going to bury it top corner, not place it, power. That is the guy who just thinks I can't miss anything right there. That is one of the highest confidence penalties I've ever seen.
Yeah, man.
Incredible penalty, especially where it meant something. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
I don't feel sustained.
Well, what I was.
Oh, sorry, go on.
No, go ahead, Lee.
I don't feel it's unreasonable to say that Tottenham failed to land a glove on us tonight, did they? We just didn't let them. They weren't allowed to.
Didn't even enter the
I
ring,
don't
bro.
think they had any shots on target. Like, I don't think they had any shot. Well, you know, they hit the bar, but they don't get counted or whatever. But I don't think Ali had any
Control,
saves.
yeah.
did he?
The amount of control tonight that we just didn't give up any chances really pleased me, especially going into the fucking derby soon and then away to Man City. If we can keep that up, like, be pleased.
Yeah.
All right, only Spurs, diminished Spurs at home, but you know what I'm saying.
Oh, we won't get
We'll have a
any
nice
credit
little
for
rest
that.
now.
We won't get any credit for that. It's like, oh yeah, but look at the back line. You should have beat them. We won't get any credit for it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You know, it'll be like, oh well, you should have beaten them 4-4. You know,
Well,
look who
more
they had at the back. But
No, but
experience, didn't he? And Danso's come in for the fee and that, like, so it wasn't that bad their defence tonight, really, was it? We just made it look bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because their midfield three and their front three were pretty sound when you look at it. You know what I'm saying? That
He's
was
all right.
like, it's
Yeah,
all
it's
right,
only
bro.
the
You know what I mean?
defence.
He weren't like
Yeah,
world
he's all
class.
right. Yeah, just with
He had some good
Charlison,
players in
really.
there.
Yeah, but
Kenton Kill.
tried to land a glove on us with that rolling round, grabbing his face, but like it was more of a paw on it. He just
Yeah,
like, there was no glove on the hands or something.
but look,
Like a,
even Les Ferdinand said after the commentary, he said, listen, look, and Les Ferdinand is a real one. He said, look, even if Spurs had the full first 11, the fit 11, they still would have lost tonight. They still wouldn't be able to cope. And
He
that's a
does,
real
man.
one. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. And it's true. We will, like I said, we would have won this with the first. You just be closer. It would have been a 4-0 game, but we still would have won. No team in the world can handle us when we're on point. And first half, we didn't even play our best.
No, we were
Well,
first,
what I was
maybe
gonna
second gear.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Then we
sorry,
just
go
stepped
ahead.
up.
Sorry, Tom. Sorry.
what I was just gonna bring up was just in that if you watch that penalty kick, it was interesting that the goalkeeper, you're supposed to be on the line when the goal kick is taken, and you're supposed to apparently not even allowed to really even hit the bar anymore like that as well. And and this goalkeeper just went about and just said, all right, I'm gonna check all the boxes on this one. But he wasn't on the line when Salah actually took it. He was like 1 or 2 feet off, because like as a goalkeeper, you want to try to take a step towards the ball. You know, you want to take a step forward, and whichever way it kind of helps you with your momentum. It kind of helps you with the getting possibly a hand on the ball. And he was like off the line. I thought that was interesting, to the point where I wondered if he had missed it, if they would have, maybe given him another a shot at it, because you're supposed to be on the line. You're supposed to be on the line for the, like, they've taken away some of the.
If you watch every penalty that gets scored, I guarantee you 9 times out of 10, those keepers have stepped out. Yeah, you're not.
Oh, you try to get a little bit of a.
Oh, they all step out. It's like they'll only call it if like some guy just goes 1, 2, 3 step. It's dude, stop now, come on, man. That kind of thing. They all cheat that little bit, because, like you said, that's just natural. As a keeper, what are you gonna do? Step backwards to save a shot? No, you have to step out to save it. So
right.
but some of them they do. They step way out.
That's fair, jumping up and touching the bar, like the old grabble our legs years ago, and then Dudek doing his impression of it, a hilariously bad impression of it in Istanbul. Hey, but he did the business. So funny that. But he come off his line, JT. I think it was for the final one when we won. You could see it from behind.
Oh, the Shevchenko one. He was half. Dude, he was nearly at the 6-way. No.
He was half.
Dudek was so far off his line for that final penalty. It was crazy. Yeah. No, that is, if you watch that guy's fully 2 steps out. But hey, look.
This one's wild. Tyler just put in a crazy stat for us. Van Dijk and Konate alone had more successful passing than the whole entire Tottenham team. Spurs had 86. BVD and Ibu had 93. That is absolutely wild.
Bit of a sad stat.
You know, I
Yeah,
just
they
don't
didn't
know.
show up. I think they showed up in let's just get beat and go home mode. They didn't. Yeah, they didn't really frighten us at all, did they?
No, they did bring a glove
In
with
any
them
way.
and landed on
It
us.
should have been. To be honest with you, it should have been more than 4-0. To be honest with you,
Oh, could easily have been. Yeah, easily,
if
easily.
if Dom didn't have to be offsides for the one goal that got obviously called back for offsides, um, Mo had an absolute sitter that they should have put away, and you're looking at maybe 5-6-0, maybe because all the goals were goals that should have been done the way it was.
A few that I can remember, it could definitely have been a more sizable spanking, that's for sure. But,
And that was, and there's no, by the way, I'll let you finish, Lee. I just wanted to say, make sure there's no way that was not a penalty, by the way. On keeper. I don't want to hear anyone say, "Oh, that was a dive."
Nah, don't tell. Look, if there's somebody out there, they're trolls. Don't listen. Even the keeper is like, yeah. There was no. They didn't even bar that thing. It was just like, yeah, clear penalty. Nobody's out there arguing about that one. They can't be. They are. They're just.
Secret weapon.
I'm sure you will find someone, but I'm just
You'll
saying
find
they're
someone.
not a serious.
Oh, you'll
individual.
find some gooner or something like that, or some red devil.
Yeah,
Probably
but
like
what I'm saying is they won't be a serious
Vance will
individual.
probably be saying that because he hates a lot.
Well, there's a drunk down on the sidewalk that's talking shit, you know. Exactly.
Right.
You'll find one on every corner, basically. That's what YouTube is now. There's
Big
a
up
guy
to
out there
Graham.
saying.
Oh,
No, go ahead. Yeah, big
I
up
was going to say, big up to Graham. That was a new name in the chat, Graham Rogers. Big up, Graham Rogers. Welcome to.
Oh, I missed that one. Sorry. Yeah. Nice one, Graham. Yeah, it's always good to see a new name in the chat. So, hi, Graham.
I was going to put up this. I'll show you what I was talking about too. Give me 1 second to get it all set up. Let me make sure. Hold on 1 quick second. I am getting it there. All right. So this is what I mean by what I was saying. All right. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Oh, and Gravy almost had a goal, by the way. Oh, he should have had. I thought he had that in there.
Mm-hmm.
Gravy almost had
Oh,
one.
man, this guy ain't no holding midfielder. Sorry, JK. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah.
He's a holding midfielder, and he was like today. He just looked different as well today. He looked better as well. He played really good.
I think it's because the three of them.
Leash.
Yeah, the three by having Curtis, by having those three midfielders in there at that time, there's no real distinct, oh, you have to be the DM type midfielder. Like as in all three of them technically can play that hybrid role of a DM, at least I think, to some extent. We've seen Curtis Jones do it for England, and we all know that Dom can play that role most likely in the pivot. But yeah, here's what I'm seeing how like this is. So Salah is already approaching, and you can see how far back he is in the net, the goalkeeper. That's what I mean. Like he wasn't on the line when actually the goal was when it was being taken. That was just interesting. And he was deep into. I'm like, I don't understand why he was that deep into them. I understand you want to get maybe a step or two or half a step, but he was deep into the goal as Salah is approaching. Like Salah's already like 1 or 2 steps into his approach, into his run up, right here. So it's almost like the goalkeeper is trying to do his own technical run up as well to try to get.
He's trying to give himself, like you're saying, you want to move forward.
Right.
He's giving, maybe it's a new way of doing things. You step back, that you can't step off the line. So
you're not. I mean, he's not even on the line.
Forward.
Yeah.
So well, then if you start behind the line, then you can't step forward. But if someone like Mo Salah then just pings one of the best penalties you're ever going to see,
Yeah, then it was just, it
where
was no, it
two
was, yeah,
goalkeepers ain't saving that.
yeah.
That's just unstoppable. So yeah, good, fair play to him for trying something new. Start behind the line and do it that way. I'm all for innovation, but yeah, when someone hits it like that, you may as well not even be there.
Hmm.
That's one of the most confidently
No,
hit penalties I've ever seen in my life. Man.
so yeah,
That just
let me bring it up. Law 14 on the books is the defending goalkeeper must remain on the goal line facing the kicker between the goalposts until the ball is kicked. That's why I was like, I don't know what he's doing. Like, that's not even, you're not allowed to do that. So it's a new rule, because it used to be you could, like, you'd see goalkeepers, they would be all like jumping, from left to right on the line and everything. Now the new law is that you have to, as a goalkeeper, you have to find your spot. You got to find your spot on the line, plant it, and then the only time you can make your move is after the ball is kicked. Otherwise, it's a foul. It's a foul penalty, and you can retake it. That's why I thought that was interesting. I guess that's me with my goalkeeping mentality coming back a little bit right there.
I think if Salah missed the kick and then they looked at it, maybe that would have given us another go.
Yeah, that's my point. Yeah, totally.
Yeah. So
I wonder if they would have even made a big point about it.
That's
Obviously you will never know because it didn't matter.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, it's just interesting. I don't know, because sometimes some of those rules are rules that people don't recognize or even remember or know. So that's why I was kind of I saw how deep he was. I was like, wow, he's like pretty deep into the net. He's like practically 2-3 steps in.
He's probably a deep person, bro.
Yeah, I was hoping. Great goal, by the way, by Dom too.
Yeah.
Great goal.
Nice.
He was deserving of a goal today.
Mhm.
Definitely deserving of a goal.
He likes playing Tottenham.
What's that?
He likes playing Tottenham.
He does. He
Mhm.
does. He definitely does. I think it's because he's allowed to get that space and everything.
Yeah.
To actually make those runs, and well taken goal by him. I'm glad to see him get it.
He's in the flow now. So what's it like? He's in the flow
He's in
now.
a real good flow.
It all started with the 6-3 Tottenham game, and then today again he was just really good. I think Bournemouth game not so great, I would say, but today back to his sort of what he showed us in that first Tottenham game. So fair play to him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well done. Dynamic Dom, yes, for sure. Well played. Any other performances today that stood out for you? Anyone can hop in.
Conor Bradley.
Yeah, Bradley was good.
Bradley.
After a while,
What a game.
Got going, and then he really got going.
Yeah, man.
It was good to see.
He played. He's
solid. He's solid defensively.
Yeah, that's what I like about him. He's actually a good footballer as well. When you see him playing and stuff, he knows what he's doing. Yeah, 1 or 2 passes went a bit astray and stuff, but in general, for me, what a game he had.
I give Jones attention because he did nothing wrong and he played well enough, like up until the point when he went off, and we were doing well at the point when he went off. You know what I mean? He ran his heart out. He made some. Who did he play? And he played someone with a really nice ball. So, no, it wasn't. It was someone else.
Curtis did this. He fought for the ball, but he was running really a lot. And I seen a Curtis today where he had that bit of Gerrard in him, a little bit of oomph in him. Not just sort of pondering on the board, making the simple pass. He was he was hustling. He was running everywhere. And that's why for me today, Szoboszlai, someone wrote in the comments, I think it's Celia, about Szoboszlai and Darwin, and even Curtis Jones sometimes. Opposition don't like them type of players. Why? They don't let you breathe. So when Szoboszlai plays with Darwin together, it's a very good energy to have in the middle of the sort of park, you know. Well, yeah, middle of the goal and stuff. So I think I see them too. They're very high energy type of guys, and hence why I like seeing them on the team sheet.
It was Bradley got the assist to Dom's goal, right? Isn't it? I think it was, right? Double check.
Yeah, Michael Corleone, we are eating good tonight.
Yeah, Connor. It was well done too. I mean, he was to see Connor making that run, and he was like central, but it was just a nice forward pass to Dom, and Dom just absolutely Dom. When he wants to be a goal scorer, he can be a goal scorer for sure. We all know that, and it's just a matter of him. It was just a matter of him finding his groove somewhat, and doing all the things that he necessarily needs to do with the workload that he has thrown on his plate. But again, that finish was a really, really tough. Was a really, really good finish for him to find the corner on that one. I like the fact that there was a little bit of a difference. I will say this. I don't necessarily know if I want to see Dom on corners per se, because he was not good in corners today. Or we in general weren't that great at corners. It wasn't until Mac came on that we got obviously the goal from Virgil from the corner. But yeah, we had 14 corners today. It's a lot.
You know who else gets a shout for me is Andy Robertson. That is his best game he's had for us this season. I don't care.
Yeah, agreed.
Wow,
agreed.
he played really good today. Yeah,
really good.
He was
Solid
game. Yeah, solid game, bro. He was locked in. Not this 50-50 thinking about something. He was just doing what he was doing, and I think that's definitely his best game all season.
He's improved the last few outings, Robbo. His last few outings. He's been better defensively, hasn't he? He's been more solid defensively, like he usually is. None of these crappy mistakes that he's been making, and that's given confidence now that he's not making mistakes again, and he'll hopefully go on Premier, like, and give us a good season.
Yeah, agreed on that one. I will agree too with the whole obviously, I don't know if he gets credit for because he got subbed off, he doesn't necessarily get credit for the clean sheet, but all the same, Virgil got his round of applause.
Deserved.
It's well deserved,
What a guy, man.
Yeah, standing ovation for his efforts and for
very churlish not to give him credit for a clean sheet there.
He'll get a clean sheet for that. Yeah, of course.
I think you have to complete the game. You have to have from start.
I think
to
there's
finish.
a minute they go. I think it's after. Isn't it 70 minutes or something?
I think it's full. I think it's a full game. You got to get a complete sheet. You got to get the full game. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, according to what though? I mean, I wouldn't say if there's a thing out there that says it, I'm just saying. Like Virgil was.
We all know, the context behind it. You're saying? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I'm just saying that Virgil was. I'm not going to say, oh well, you can't say Virgil got a clean sheet because he got taken off with like a few minutes to go. But I'm not saying there isn't a stat app out there that doesn't give him a clean sheet. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, as in my real world, yeah. I'm not saying, oh, he didn't get a clean sheet because he got taken off with a few minutes to go. I think Jacob, in the fantasy football at 60 minutes, whatever. But I mean, Virgil was just as big a part of that as anybody. So I'm not going to dock him points. In my head.
Yeah,
He got the clean sheet.
Yeah, the defense played well today, maybe because Tottenham really didn't show a lot. But I just felt the defense seemed a bit more calm and intact,
It didn't help them when Tell come on for Richarlison, because obviously Richarlison has been in the Premier League years, and that was Tell's first taste of it. It didn't help them that when he went off.
I don't know about that. I thought Tell looked engaged. He looked like he was trying to do something. He looks like he didn't necessarily he wasn't like a difference maker to the point where obviously they got anything from it. But I'm just saying that, he was trying to pump the crowd up, pump the fans up. I saw that when he got his one little chance there, and then he's trying to get involved and everything else. But yeah, it's going to take a while for everything to come together for him and that team. It's very difficult to join a team and hit the ground running, and then for you to be doing that in a semi-cup final as your first entry coming in, obviously, possibly maybe a little early than he probably expected to come in. He might have expected to come in at one point, but obviously with the injury to the pigeon, ended up.
We got a fan club.
Yeah. Got a fan club.
What's the young lad's name at the back for Tottenham?
Archie Gray.
Yeah, Archie Gray. I'm sure the commentator said his dream was to play at this stadium today. And I'm thinking, what, was he a Liverpool fan as well?
I'll tell you, yeah, maybe.
I reckon he's a good little player.
There's a lot of there are people out there that do a lot of young kids that are gravitating towards Liverpool as being a club they follow. Especially since I saw I guess Mbappe's brother. Did you see that picture? There's a picture of Mbappe's brother, and he's got a new Liverpool kit on, watching. I think it was either watching the game or playing FIFA or something. It's kind of interesting. There's one of
the biggest clubs on the planet. Man. We've always been one of the biggest. We always will be. We always will be. We're going to pick up these boys. Yeah, you hear about Mbappe's brother. Look,
I know his mom is a fan too. So
I'm not surprised. Everybody, you hear about people being Liverpool fans. Archie Gray, if he's a Liverpool fan, but yeah, JK, he's not even he's a defensive midfielder that gets played at right back to get him into a game. Then they end up playing him at centre half, left back. This kid is holding it down for them. So he has that clear bit of talent about him. But he's been looking good in a left back, right back, centre.
I would have took him
half.
because I heard about him before he went to Tottenham, and I was like,
"Oh, he was the big deal at Leeds."
Yeah,
he was the one where Leeds fans were, "Oh, look, you can sell this guy, you can sell that guy, but don't sell Archie Gray." It was the kind of the vibe, Don't sell him; he's the kind of the crown jewel. But he went to Tottenham.
Do you agree with Nigel's point? I don't think that. I think it was
spaghetti carbonara. Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
No, that Spurs.
You'll be eating good tonight.
That Spurs. No, I was saying, do you believe with Nigel's point of saying Spurs were crap? To be honest, he says you wouldn't think they. I can understand you wouldn't think that they were playing for a place in the final of a cup. Very strange. That part I can agree with you on. I don't know if I would say that they were crap. I thought that Spurs were average. I won't think that they were crap. I wouldn't go that far. I just think it was more so they were playing against a superior side, and the atmosphere alone was somewhat of a adrenaline boost. You could tell from the crowd was like Brian said, they were engaged from the very gate.
From the start.
It was loud. You could feel the energy. They were singing this. You could hear the songs being sung. I didn't really hear any Spurs, sounds or songs or, shouts really being made. It was just all just positive Anfield energy, I think.
They had their moments. They had a few. You can always tell there was twice when they were singing, and it was a lull, and they were singing. Yeah, they were singing twice, but you can always tell because I don't know that tune, so instantly it's the away fans singing. But
I think the only one I heard was when the Saints go marching in or something. That's the only one.
Yeah, they did a couple of times. They took advantage of a little lull in the gap, but it's a decent away end. They made a bit of noise, but we should always, be on top that way.
We didn't let them get into the game. That's why we kept them sort of quiet. It's important,
Yeah, it's not much. What? Yeah, I agree completely.
But good man, good.
Pidge Arlison. Yeah, Pidge Arlison's right. He was he was something today, huh?
Yeah, and like, look, at the end of the day, the guy can play football. We know that. But
Yeah.
maybe his
Yeah.
attitude. I think, like someone wrote in the comments about his face, never smiles, and looks a bit of a miserable guy. He's probably a good laugh behind the scenes. We don't know, but on the
Who
pitch,
knows?
he don't give you nothing as a
Mm.
teammate. Like he don't give you no positive vibes. You know, like
No,
Salah
he
maybe
was
does it.
trying to start BS and like get under people's skin and starting. I mean, like when he's sitting
Yeah,
there
doing
trying
the
to
dirty tricks.
trying to start with Virgil, you know, and he ended up trying to like give him even after the referee told him to separate, he goes over and gives Virgil unnecessary bump like he wants to start something. I'm just like,
You want to be starting something. You
there
know
you
what I
go.
mean?
I set you up for that one.
Then he ends up getting substituted, bro. Like this guy don't understand like football. He don't last forever. It's not a 30-year career, bro. It's a 10-year if you're lucky, and he don't do nothing. Like, come on, he's been in the Premier League a long time now. He was
He has
even a starter before Bobby Firmino from Brazil. Like, I don't really see the song and dance about him. It's just weird, man. Like, he's got far in the football world, like playing for Everton, not great, but Tottenham playing for Brazil, he's got there, but he don't do enough for me to sort of be noticed or do you could say, yeah, he's deserved his wages or whatever it is, you know. Wasted talent. Another one.
Yeah. We spoke on the Lucho and Elliott substitution in for Cody and Mohamed Salah. I would have thought that you would have maybe subbed in Chiesa for this one, but give him a little taste, of a semifinal. Make him feel even more like a part of it. But maybe this is just testament that Chiesa is going to probably get the start in that FA Cup game.
Yeah, I would have gave him a little run out today, a little 15 minutes, you know what I mean? Just keep him sweet, just like give him 15 minutes. Job's done anyway, so yeah.
Play him Sunday, man. Play him Sunday.
Yeah,
he'll play Sunday.
Yeah, it's play him Sunday. I'm not nitpicking this one at all. This happened, that happened, this guy, that guy. We're in the final now.
We're in the final. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So there's this and that. I know, but I mean, it's a positive result.
I know. It sounds like I'm complaining.
No, but there's loads of positives to it.
Because I got an aisle seat rather than a window seat. I get you.
But I'm just saying. Well, hey, look, give me my shout. I'm just saying I don't really see anything in this game that we can go, what about this? What about that? That's really worth overanalyzing. Yeah.
No.
We just talked this away.
Come on. If it was that way, it'd be a 5-minute episode of like, hey, we won.
No, I know that. I mean, I know that, but we sometimes go too far down the why didn't we do this or what if we done that kind of thing.
Yeah.
There was a lot of real positives in this game.
I don't know why. Like some players, sometimes I just think that like, yeah, I don't think Lucho would. I don't know. I just didn't want to see Lucho be in the game. That's all, and get risked. Go around, end up getting some stupid like a hamstring injury or have some spur that's unhappy with the result or feeling like he's embarrassed and he does some stupid tackle on a player. Like those are why I'm saying what I'm saying. Getting embarrassed by Lucho on a play or something. There's no reason. So I'd rather see like everyone get drops. But it's all good. It's just something to talk about.
We got the job done anyway, so it don't really matter now,
Yeah.
We all just wanted to see Chiesa get 15 minutes. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Nothing else is sorted. Yeah, man.
That's all.
He's gonna get.
Blessing Ante. Good result, man.
Good result.
Indeed, JK. Indeed. Well, Chiesa's going to get a 490 on Sunday then. I think that's what it is. But
That's what I
would have
think
been nice.
too. I think he'll get a full 90. Same way that he got the full 90 in that Champions League matchup. He'll get the full 90 in this one. then I'll be good. I'd like to see, because then maybe that means that Salah gets a much needed rest, and
Yeah, yes.
and
Yeah, that
I
might be
mean
the rule.
that's saying that he starts on Chiesa starts on the right. He might start on the left, who knows? But
No.
but you never know. But
I think it'll
I
be
mean,
Jota.
he's been subbed in on the left before, so that's why I'm saying it that way.
Yeah.
But
I think
no.
Jota, Diaz, and Chiesa probably front three Sunday, maybe.
It will be the front three. Yeah, I don't see anything changes.
Because Daniel
Yeah,
got Sunderland.
yeah, exactly.
I think Harvey will be involved.
Yep, number 10. He'll play the 10.
Yeah, maybe Endo or someone.
And
we'll see.
McConnell.
Avi in the 10, isn't it, to show his metal in the 10?
Yeah, and then it'd be Endo and McConnell in the pivot.
We're talking like managers now, ain't we?
Yeah,
I like it.
yeah.
Everyone's got their own sort of perspective about football, how they play it, how they do it, and stuff. Like who's right at the end of the day. But I think a lot of us people love the way Klopp played. A lot of people love the way Pep plays. But if I was going to choose the way of playing football, I like Pep's way, but for me, it's boring. I've watched a lot of Man City games.
Yeah.
They're so boring, bro. It's unbelievable. It's like, I know what they're going to do. It's like, come on, you know what they're going to do, and they do it good.
But you have to stop it.
You got to
have to
stop
stop
it,
it, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, same with Klopp. Same with Klopp. He's kind of, we know he's going to do, but you got to stop it. That's it.
Yeah.
I think Klopp was probably harder to handle sometimes. Because of the speed, we should just go at people like teams,
Yeah, depressive resistant.
Yeah, and I think today we had a bit of that in us. I think today we showed a bit of fire today. You know what I mean?
No, I'm joking. I like Slopp's balance. Again, sometimes it does frustrate me when there's a time to attack, where there's a time to not press forward, but they just like there's an opening to put and you pass it back. So it does get me annoyed at times. But I guess I can understand the method to the madness. I guess it's his way, and it's working. I think he slowly it's a hybrid. I mean, I'm not comparing him to both great managers, but he's a hybrid. He's playing with a bit of a Pep and a Klopp.
Oh, I agree. I can agree on that one.
And that's a great hybrid, if I'm honest.
Yeah. An emphasis on possession, but yet still a real emphasis on the press and the intensity and the press portions of it.
And using your mind more as well. Instead of wasting energy, use your mind. Preserve energy. I've noticed that big time this season where players are not wasting energy.
There was something else I was going to note that we did speak on before in the roll call. And big up to those that joined us on the roll call. If you weren't there, you definitely missed some fun trivia, and always an opportunity to say hello and wish your fellow Reds the best before this match. Get the right energy going on for all of us. But now, do you give Kelleher the final?
Yes.
Yeah, for me, yeah.
Send him off. Send him off on a high.
You know what I'm saying? Like, do you? Because it's weird. Because like, I did not expect him to go back. This isn't. I don't think this was. Hopefully, this isn't like something about Ali. But I mean, I don't, because he wasn't even on the bench. But then again, Yardos was on the bench. But do you give him in the panel? So we got 2 yeses. Brian Lee.
Yeah, why not? If he's going to give him the semi, it's a big game. Be a bit of a troll if he plays in the semi and then drops him for the final. I don't know, but would I give him the final, or do I think Klopp will? I think by looking at it like this, he'll give him
for the Sterling service. He did it when Alisson was out. He was really good when Alisson was out. So I think it'd be a nice reward for the lad to play in the League Cup. I think we could still beat Newcastle with him and go away. You know what I mean? Don't take that much off us like that. We still.
It's a real question. It's a real question because I mean, like, look, obviously Ali got the start on the road in the first leg. He gives Kelleher the start in the second leg. Great. Now you have a question of who do you give the start to in
To
the
the
final?
final. Yeah, man.
Just think
Was
Ali
any news on why Alisson weren't there on the subs bench or anything?
I don't
Was it
know.
just
That's
day
what
off?
I
He's
am.
not
nothing wrong
injured.
with him.
He's not
He's
injured.
just resting.
Ah, that's cool.
Just
Day
getting
off.
rest.
Yeah. That's all.
Just
Yeah, because
recovering
Alisson's
yards.
playing a lot recently. He's played like loads of games since he come back from injury now. And I
Mhm.
think he thought, you know what, I'll give Kelleher the game. Hence why I would give Kelleher the League Cup final, like a tradition, for the number
Does
2 goalie.
does Kelleher get the start in the FA Cup game?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm playing in both.
I wouldn't even be
mean,
surprised if Yarrow starts.
I was just about to say the same thing Brian said.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised at all. If it's Kelleher on the bench, Yarrow starts. I wouldn't be surprised at all if that's what
Yep.
happens.
Yeah. Okay.
That's exactly why I was asking the question, because I could see Yardos starting and Kelleher being a backup for him on that game. And Yardos is a talented player, talented keeper. Unfortunately, he's in the last year of his contract too, so it's not like we're putting him in the shop window, I should say.
We got any chance of Joe being back for the Plymouth game?
Yeah, absolutely. He is
Yeah.
already back. He's already back.
He's in
technically.
training.
He's in training, but he just didn't get the call up.
He'll play. He'll start. He'll captain the side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he'll come straight in, Monish. If he's fit enough, he'll come straight in.
Quick question: Do you think that the Premier League should do what the Champions League does as well, which is expand the roster? I know we've gone from 7 to 9. So do you think that they should expand the bench option to 12?
7 to 9. I mean, I don't know. I could do, but I'm not bothered about the number 9. To be honest, it's fine. And there's going to be injuries in all teams throughout the seasons,
Mhm.
or they're rested, or someone. So
he made a comment about that. That's why I'm just asking. He did make a comment about that.
What slot?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. What did he say?
Paraphrasing, but basically that he believes that the roster should be 23 rather than 20 that you can bring.
Yeah, he's saying he's going for 23-man squads, basically. Saying so the squad at the moment is blah blah blah. In Europe, it's 23. In England, we play more games than everybody else. So he says, I don't want more subs, but the squad, it should be 23-man squad.
Right.
That's his first little kind of foray into the, wider world of calling for change.
Yeah, about to say into the Klopp era of initiating change in the game.
Yeah. But he was just saying, like, in Europe, he's saying, like, he's not saying it's right or wrong, but it's like in Europe, they only play 3 competitions if you're in Europe, if you're in a European competition. In England, you play 4, yet in England, you have smaller squads. It's like it's the one country where you play 4, but yet you can't have a 23-man squad.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think it's only a matter of time, basically. Like what difference would it make? What harm does that do?
Yeah. He's not saying that he wants, more subs than the 5.
Yeah, not like anything like that. Yeah.
But he's just saying he would like more options to choose for those 5 subs on the bench. That's what basically he's saying. And it's very similar.
And he has a really good point.
Yeah, when you go to the Champions League,
he has a really good point, like saying, and in England is the only country that has 4 competitions, but it's the one country that has the smallest squad size. He's like basically saying, like, what's up with that? Like, can you not see? It's not like he's asking for, when you point it out, it's like, what's the issue? I don't see what the issue. If you can simply make the 3, rounds of subs, instead of only be 5, what's the problem with having a 23-man squad?
Yeah, it wouldn't harm.
I don't see any problem at all.
Yep.
If you have more options, yeah. I don't know. I've never really thought about it, to be honest, until you brought it up then. I don't see why not. They're changing everything anyway, so they probably will.
Possibly. Just a question. Just a question. Also, we now have a FA Cup final ahead of us. I don't know too much about the team that we have to face, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
But
not great at home. Not great at home. The one on Saturday actually against West Brom, 2-1.
Oh, they won. Okay, they're still
That
bottom,
was-
are they, JK?
Are they still bottom? Hold on.
Yeah, because they were bottom of the league before Rooney got sacked.
Okay.
I know they have like what,
yeah.
2 wins
They're
out of the
bottom.
last 10.
So they're bottom. So they've had a few bad results. Burnley beat them 5-0 there a few weeks ago. So for me, standard sort of game, I think their fans will be up for it because of the atmosphere of Liverpool are coming there. You know, the best team in the world right now. They're coming to Plymouth. So them fans don't want a mad one, you know. They're going to be like, who cares if we lose? Let's just celebrate, you know.
Yeah.
It'll be that type of game. And I think they'll try to get stuck in just to sort of compete in the game.
Yeah.
But I reckon that's what they're going to do.
Isn't it, for whoever plays on the day? It's going to be a physical test for them coming up against these from the league there and
Yeah. They're going to get stuck in, so
stand up to it.
Okay. Beat Brentford. They
beat Brentford, bro. I was just about to say that. Yeah, they beat Brentford last round. So that's a bit of a mad one. I seen the Brentford team that day. It weren't their normal guys. Mbobu and Vista came on really late in that game, but they couldn't get a goal. Yeah.
But I mean, it was Brentford. It was at Brentford though, too.
Yeah.
The star man is
the magic of the cup.
The star man is Ben Whittaker. He's a winger. He's been linked with a lot of Premier League clubs in the bottom half, and he's had some problems with the management in one or two things. So he's their star man for Plymouth. And plus, they've got the ex Watford striker and Burnley striker Andre Gray as well. Who's I think he's
all the way
in.
down there. No way.
Yeah.
All the way down there, man.
Yeah. I saw one game. I think they drew. What was it with Leeds or I can't remember. Watford was it? And he scores 2 cracking goals. But yeah, he's down there, and as Brian knows, he's from outside. Not that anyone cares. I think he's married to one of the Little Minx women, I believe. But yeah, so those 2 players, if they play, those 2 players to watch out for.
All the way down to Plymouth. Did he go there because Rooney was there, or was it one of those things, or was it?
Yeah, it's kind of just before, bro. Just
he
before.
bought a yacht and he needed some water to park it on, so he thought the English Channel was sound. He's gone to see. I'll go to Plymouth. It's meant to be really nice down there, ends anyway as well. So yeah,
I think there once. I think it was Plymouth.
Yeah, it's near Penzance, around that sort of area.
Yeah, it's West Country Pirates area.
Yeah. You imagine the history that went on down them areas back in the days. Can you imagine?
For a short time in Devon, and we went in a car, so I think it was Plymouth. Yeah, but I can just about remember. I didn't do anything. Like, we just went to see someone and then fucked off again.
We'll do it. Yeah, we'll do all right then. Yeah. We'll do okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be sound there. No problem.
Yeah, we'll be all right.
Right.
I bet
Is
Newcastle
that the game?
fans,
Actually, does anybody know? Is that the actual? Because I know, like, the BBC still does. Are they showing that? I mean, probably won't be.
Because it's Sunday.
And they love a
I
giant
think they'll pick
killing.
Liverpool.
Yeah, because they always pick a potential giant killing game.
Yeah, that's the one right there, Brian. That's why they do that.
Yeah.
And they're going to hype it up, aren't they?
Yeah. They go
We
down there and they
have-
make it look like Plymouth is some like kind of third world
Real
country.
Madrid.
does
No, but
anyone know
no, look at them.
time-
They have like. Oh, sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Do anyone know the last time we played Plymouth in the FA Cup?
Oh,
No idea.
Given some early.
we
trivia,
don't know. None of us know.
Yeah. Now the Lante might know. The Lante might know.
I remember looking in a music shop window in Plymouth when we went because I had to stand around for a bit. And I was looking in a music shop window, and I remember the album I seen in the window as well.
What was it?
Okay.
Plymouth.
Does anyone know? No one knows. No one knows. Anyone know in the chat? Maybe.
Biggie Smalls. Greatest
Before we-
hits.
before we,
86.
wrap up this.
86.
80
What's
no.
that? What's that?
Last time we faced Plymouth.
I'm gonna go
80
81.
FA Cup.
It was. I think that's the only time.
90.
That's the one time when we faced up at Plymouth, actually. In recent history.
Oh, recent. Okay.
Yeah.
91.
Let's go 2004 then.
Nope.
Oh. 2010.
Nope. All right. JK and Nolante are out. Brian Lee.
Ah.
Guess.
You didn't tell us that before you said that. You didn't tell us that.
You're just gonna keep guessing the
He's snaked
years.
up.
Yeah.
He's
No, I
snaked
said
up.
86. I said 86.
He said 86.
Okay.
Yeah, you are definitely out.
Okay, Lee.
So,
Lee, you can win it all now, bro.
Lee. Oh, the gold. All the gold,
money is
brother.
on-
All the
money's
money.
on you, Lee.
All the
Which one?
gold, Lee.
Come on,
All the
Lee.
gold.
Where you
All the
going?
gold. Come on, Lee. The chat's
this
depending
is
on you,
some
mate.
1950s bullshit.
Red armchair. No, that would be incorrect.
We said recent.
Yes, it's recent.
What is
Go on,
it?
This could be the tilted.
Let's see. Then
Enough
2019.
recent that you would have known it.
Oh, was this?
I-
Okay, so
2013.
2013 from Lee.
That's a good guess. That was a good guess.
Oh, okay. Can you have half the money?
well, it went
Jurgen,
from
Jurgen Klopp
Yeah.
was our manager.
Oh,
Or,
Oh,
but
God,
I don't know if he. I'd have to double check and make sure. He might not have been the
2015.
manager that was the let me double check and see if he was the manager that actually did the game for us. No, Jurgen was the manager that did the game too.
okay.
Because sometimes
2015?
sometimes the assistant manager is the one that does like those kinds of games.
Yeah.
2017 was the last
Really?
time.
Pep winner about
2017.
them, dude.
Oh, God, we played Premier 2 2017. That must have been. Oh, it must have been away.
Yeah, 2017.
Now, probably at Anfield, bro.
no, I think that might have happened once. I don't think
Mm.
the manager is the manager.
And you know what happened and actually, I think what actually happened was, let me double check and make sure. I think it might have been a replay too.
Wow.
It was a replay.
Oh, damn.
Hey, you're bringing back memories now, yeah.
Oh, it's probably we drew at home and then we played the away game. Was
Yep.
it?
No,
at-
we drew there and played the second one at Anfield.
We
That's what I
drew 0-0 at home,
Whoa.
See?
and then we
Wow.
went to
Okay.
Plymouth. And
1-0, was it?
One,
Or 2?
1-0.
Well,
Yep,
4,
1-0.
so 1. Okay.
Wow. That's mad, isn't it?
I'll give you mad points if you can tell me who scored the goal. I'll even give you
Wasn't-
I'll even give you extra points if you can tell me who missed the goal.
Solanke.
No,
Origi.
Origi missed the penalty in that game.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, when you said missed the goal, I mean, these questions.
let's see who scored. Was it Mr. Adam Lallana?
No. It's a good guess though. That was a good guess.
Uh,
Unlucky.
Okay, so if I don't have any Adam, it's got to be a James
James
Milner.
Milner. Unlucky.
Henderson.
Hendo, unlucky.
Oh, damn.
All right, this is
I want to see if
tricky.
someone can get this before we bounce. Yeah, the chat. You're more than welcome to give a shout.
No, it's none of the big plays.
That's how you
What
look at it.
Klein then? Let's go with Klein.
Klein, nope. I don't think. Yeah, was Klein still with us in 2017? I don't think he was with us in 2017.
Yeah, probably got. No, he was actually. He was.
Was he?
Yeah,
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
Okay.
he still was. He can't. No, it's not going to be him. He was. Oh God.
Yeah, but
I'm going to guess his.
He got the goal for Klopp's first win as Liverpool manager, Klein.
Yeah, remember that.
1-0 win.
Oh, you were there, JK, innit? You were
I was
there,
there,
innit?
I
bro.
don't think he wasn't. He wasn't on the he wasn't with the lineup actually. That's why I was wondering.
Oh, okay.
So I'm looking at the actual lineup that started. Jeez, some of these names. Oh my goodness.
Emre Can then.
Freaking Kevin Stewart. Remember him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emre Can there, bro?
He got the start in that game.
Was he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. No, he was. He was. He was.
No, it wasn't him
JK.
that
Yeah.
scored. It wasn't him that scored, by the way. I'm just saying he got the start in that game.
Yeah, it's the start. Yeah. Adam Smith.
Nope. Minamino. Nope.
Emre Can.
Sorry. Who are we looking for? A goal scorer against Plymouth?
Goal scorer.
Yeah.
Who was the winning goal scorer in our FA Cup match against Plymouth?
Bobby Firmino.
2017. It's not Bobby Firmino. Unlucky.
Just trying to think who else was there.
Sadio Mane.
Sadio Mane. Unlucky.
No, 2017.
Jeez.
Oh my God! Can
We're
it?
going
it
through
was
the
it?
whole roster. We're going through like the whole roster practically. Red
Lovren.
armchair supporter. Mane. Nope. Unlucky.
D Studge.
Okay, give us a clue. Which country is he from?
Nah.
You guys give
I
up?
got.
You guys give
No,
up?
give us the answer.
No. I don't give up.
Lovren's there.
Nah, I don't think it's Lovren. No, why wouldn't have played against Plymouth?
More than Moreno, the left back. Or
Nope.
He was still there. Yeah, he was there. Yeah.
No, he was still there. He was still there.
He was there.
Unlucky with that guess too.
Bernie.
Trent.
Bernie from the chat.
I don't know if Bernie's in the chat. I know. No, you got no ringers.
Moreno. Moreno.
Helia score? Helia?
If Norm was in the chat, he would have known. He would have already said it because he probably would have been at the game. But
it wasn't Jurgen Klopp, was it?
No. He's still recovering from a pulled hamstring.
Oh,
No.
remember that one? Remember that day? That was the best, one of the best days with Klopp. That one, 4-3 bang, pulled his hamstring, 2 for him.
Yeah.
It's too early.
Any more guesses? Any more guesses? Shaqiri. No. Unlucky.
No, would it be Shaqiri? He wasn't at the club then. Would it be Shaqiri?
You guys are reaching.
Would it be Shaqiri? No, it can't be one of the big first team players at the time.
Can it?
What's that?
Ronaldo?
Nope.
Okay.
No, because it's going to be a second string team in the replay.
Ronaldo wasn't part of the. Ronaldo was not part of that lineup that day.
Okay.
It's easy when you got the answers. It's easy when you got the answers. Yes.
12
No, actually, you know what? I know already. I do know who this was anyway. So it's not. It wasn't that.
Who was playing centre back around that time?
It was because when you find out who it is, then you'll know why it was. It's not as hard. It's not as hard as everyone's.
Oh,
17, didn't
who was at the team?
It's going on too long. Put him
out. Okay. This one. I want to know.
I'll count down to Brian's timer on
Saka?
I'm not putting a timer on it. I say this is put on.
Saka?
You've named literally everybody that played at the club.
No, they
There
haven't.
must be one guy out there, bro. There's got to be someone. Fabinho, was he there?
Fabinho.
No, he wasn't there. No, he wasn't there, JK.
No.
Let me have a guess. Would it be Lucas?
There you go.
There you go.
Oh, was it Lucas?
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh, flip me.
That's why I
Jeez,
kept
Lucas,
saying
you know.
That was a
unlucky,
good question,
unlucky,
Yeah.
unlucky, unlucky. I
Yeah.
was trying to give you a clue the entire time. There's that great clip of him saying,
But you don't get the prize
unlucky,
that the buzzer. The
unlucky.
buzzer.
If I'd done their accent, they would have told
Yeah,
you.
exactly. Yeah, Borghino. Something like
Yeah, but
that.
even if you said Brazil, there was a
Yeah,
few players
but-
we had like would be still big.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, who's that then? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was the perfect.
Lucas, he
person
was.
to say.
Yeah. Flipping out. Lucas goes under the radar. You keep forgetting, you know.
Well,
Stay for
I
10
like
years.
him, man.
why I'm saying it too is why you would have possibly, I don't know, possibly you would have remembered it because he was our captain for that game too.
Oh, what?
Okay.
He plays a lot when Klopp first
forget
came in,
that.
didn't he? He plays a lot when Klopp first, because Matip was injured, wasn't he? When we got Matip, like he wasn't fit very often at first. Matip, and all we had was like Love, Lucas.
No, there's a lot of names on there. I mean, that starting lineup was Woodburn on left, Origi in the middle, Sturridge
Oh,
on the
Woodburn.
right.
Ben Woodburn. Oh, these Studge.
No one even said
Yeah.
Sturridge. No one even
No, I
said.
said it.
He said it. He said
Oh,
it.
No,
you did.
I said
Okay,
it.
okay.
Yeah. Steve Studge. Yeah. Ben Woodburn.
Most player of all time.
Yeah, what happened to Woodburn,
Most
man? What happened to
players
him?
ever seen
The next
play.
Michael Owen.
Ben Woodburn, man. I seen
Yeah.
Ben Woodburn lose a foot race to a 6'6", 32-year-old central defender from Stoke, having been
Oh,
given
wow.
a 5-yard head start.
Oh, bad. That's bad.
And this guy literally caught up with Ben Woodburn and took the ball off him. And Ben was like at full afterburners. It was like the kid was
he
running
doing
and
the was he doing the
he
Kabak,
was
like
so
Terminator move where he was like,
Yeah.
you know, the
Bro,
Chief
what
Lee
did,
move, where he was like where he was going aerodynamic with his hands.
remember Police Academy? Not Police Academy. What's the name of that one? There was two coppers, a black guy and a white guy, and what was it? I'm getting sick and tired of this. I'm getting too old for this.
Lethal Weapon?
Not Lethal. Is it Lethal Weapon? No, not Lethal Weapon. Ah, what's the name, man? And he used to always say, "I'm getting sick and tired of this." You know, like I bet Ben Woodburn said that when that guy ran after him. He's like,
Yeah,
"I'm getting sick and tired of this." I ain't seen him since, bro. You know?
Yeah, you mean the one with Riggs? Riggs and anyway.
Yeah.
Yes. And that was I said Stewart was in there. How do you pronounce Ovi Ejaria? I think that's how you pronounce his last name.
Yeah, Effie, you mean. Effie Ijari.
It's Ovie is his first name.
Ovi Ijari.
Ejaria.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Aviajaria.
Yeah.
Played on the left. Stewart was in the middle. Coutinho was on the right. Trent at right back. Joey G as our center half.
Yeah.
Lucas played actually left center half for us that game.
Okay. He did take a couple of games. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Alberto Moreno played on the left back. And Carius was in net for us in the game.
Oh, yes. The famous
Mignolet was on the bench for that one. Oh, my goodness. The bench was like Harry Wilson, Mignolet, Ragnar was on the bench, Jordan Williams, Connor Randall, Paulinho, and Oho. Shehi Oho.
Oh, yeah, Shea. Oh, yeah. Ojo. Yeah.
Ojo.
Yeah.
He was on the team for ages.
That
team, done all right.
That team is one of all right. Good for you guys.
They were all here now, though. This is the thing. Maybe a different story. They were all here now. We all saying these boys are this and that. Some of these boys were all talking about he can do this. Yeah, he's going to be that. All those people out there. Wilson, Ojo. Oh, they're going to be this. They're going to be that. You know,
It was
it's
Danny
not.
Glover, 12. Danny Glover, Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, it was,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm too old
Yeah.
for
That
this
is,
shit. Is the
I'm
quote
too
you're
old for
yeah,
hearing.
this.
I'm too old for
yeah,
this shit. Is the
yeah.
thing.
Riggs, where you going? Riggs.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Too
Yeah.
old for this. Yeah,
Yeah, that's Ben Woodburn.
yeah.
I think
We
they
should
kind
do a
of
show
broke.
where we look at all these guys who we had, Ojo, Woodburn, and see what's happened to them.
Well, they know, yeah. I
Where
Oh
are
remember
they
yeah.
now?
No, there
Ben.
is.
That'd be a
Yeah.
top
Listen,
show.
Yeah.
That'd be
I
a top
remember.
show.
I remember Ben Woodburn, and I think that 2016, 2017 season, he played some games in the Carabao Cup. I remember them. I remember we beat Spurs 2-0, and D-Such scored twice. And
Mhm.
he was like, they were gassing him high. They were gassing him
Oh
hard. They
yeah.
said Ben, he's like the youngest Liverpool parents, and at the time they're saying he's going to be the next Michael Owen. And boy,
Next
Yeah.
Michael Owen, yeah.
yeah, the next
Oh,
Michael Owen. They're,
Because
oh
he looked
yeah,
like
and
him,
then
innit, a little bit, yeah.
well, because
Yeah.
he had some kind of play resemblance, but boy, well, they were completely wrong. Good
Yeah.
He
yeah,
had a few good
Michael Owen
Carabao
had
Cup
like
games in this.
10 out of
Yeah, but
10
that was it.
pace. He had 4 out of
Yeah.
10.
Yeah.
Jeez, this guy was slow. Fuck me.
Still playing though. Still playing.
Oh, he's still
He is.
going. Yeah,
Is he
he's
at
having a decent career around the
Oxford?
lower leagues
He's
in
in
Scotland.
England.
And
He's in League Two.
Oxford?
yeah, he
Oxford?
went up to Scotland for a while.
No,
He's been around.
he's at
He can finish, but
Salford
that's it.
City.
Oh, he's at Salford. Oh wow,
Yeah,
he's at
so
Gary Neville's team. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
class
Because
of
last
92
I heard,
team. Class
indeed,
of
Brian.
92.
Last I heard, he was at Oxford, so he's gone to Salford. Okay, Scholes,
Mhm.
Neville, and Cole. All right. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, that's the whole, they're all
That's
involved
a
in
dig
that.
at Liverpool, that is.
Mm.
Yeah.
Ben Woodburn. And those
Yeah.
are the days when Trent
No, I
was
remember
just.
they hyped him up. I remember the hype behind
Yeah, you
him.
remember? Yeah, 12.
I
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
remember the hype behind him. He was
Oh
supposed to be
boy.
like the truth, and
Who
yeah,
was it? Said it, Chuck D. Don't believe the hype.
don't believe the
Don't
hype.
Indeed.
believe the hype.
Well, I said, bro, don't believe the hype. Did it? Don't believe the hype. Did it? Don't believe the. Yeah.
Something
Don't
like
believe the
that.
hype.
Yeah.
Mm. Run
But
that
yeah,
thing.
there was
Right.
yeah,
On TV.
there was definitely
Well, it was Flavor Flav that actually had the "Don't believe the hype" line, but it was Public Enemy who
Yeah.
had the "Don't
Yeah.
believe the hype."
Exactly.
That was actually Flavor Flav that delivered the line.
hmm Good memory, bro. Good memory. Good shit.
but yes, we are about 5 minutes away from letting everyone do what they need to do with the rest of their evenings, mornings, afternoons, wherever we're reaching you. We hope that it's a great one
Lives.
because we are
Yeah.
definitely going, as Brian said earlier, to Anfield South, aka Wembley. And we are certainly happy with the result, but definitely proud of the performance today, which until Cody put in that was kind of, I wouldn't call it a fluky goal, but it was certainly, because I mean it was a pass that got deflected and kind of just fell to Cody, but Cody still had to put it in and he did his job.
Mhm.
So salute to Agent Cody,
As soon as that
and
goal went in, I felt better. Mhm.
yeah, I think we're all still we all felt better to see it go in. I think we all wanted to see. I don't think any of us really were like breathing really easy until we got that third goal, obviously. But
Mhm.
I agree with you.
Exactly.
I don't think that I really don't think that there was much to really to fret over in this game.
Yeah.
This game
Yeah.
was certainly the spirit and the likes was not with Tottenham today, and there wasn't there wasn't much.
Sorry. I was pleased with how quickly we turned the screw on them once Jota and McAllister come on, because that's what I wanted to happen. Like, and when they did come on, like, we just motored away from me with fresh legs, like, and new ideas. You couldn't cope, could they? It only took long, did it? Like, We were in control before that. That's the beautiful thing about it. We were in as much control before that. But we did
Yeah.
finish the well once them two come on and give us some fresh legs, right?
Yeah, should be a good one. Should be a good one. We'll definitely do we should do I think we could do a recap of the game, do like a ratings for tomorrow, because I think everyone there's some good performances to talk about in this game. I think wasn't like it was against some mediocre team or some like well, it all depends on how you look at it, but all the same it wasn't against like some League Two team or something like that or whatever. It was against obviously a viable opponent, and and I think we should give proper respect due to the outcome that we saw today. Give a shout out to some players that are normally in the crosshairs of some people out there, but certainly showed up today with some fine performances. So we should do one tomorrow. So we'll do a match review tomorrow, and then we'll do a preview on Saturday, and then it's Sunday. We got we have our FA Cup game, and we'll do roll call, and we'll do this all over. Start the party all over. Let's hopefully we can keep it going. If Darwin had scored it, people would be calling it a great goal. Okay.
Gakpo's first goal was great.
Great first time finish. Yeah.
Salah's sort of cross. Darwin took the guy out.
know.
Like Darwin was in the middle. He took the defenders out the way.
Yeah.
With his little run. Gakpo was there, bang. It was like
to Brian Shade, let me answer. If Darwin had scored the goal, they wouldn't have called it. Would have called it certainly a great goal because Darwin tried to do some wild backflip,
bicycle,
style. Like he was falling back. He tried to like kick it over his shoulder or some crap, and he didn't get a piece of it, unfortunately. Yeah, that would have been a great goal if he scored that. But
you're saying I don't want to call it a fluky goal, but it was a little bit maybe. I mean, if Darwin had scored that Gakpo goal, nobody would be pointing out the bit of luck on the way. If Gakpo had tried that thing, let's just let it be what it is, Let it be what it is. Gakpo put a great finish.
Golly, dude. I don't know how it got to
so
me.
the Cody train.
I know, man. Jeez. We get it. Come on. All I was saying about it was deflected. It was almost.
It weren't though, was it?
I don't think it was deflected, or maybe it's a little touch.
Salah crossed it with outside of his foot. It weren't deflected. He went. So Darwin. Everyone thought Darwin got a touch on it, but Darwin just took people out of the game, and it fell to Gakpo. Gakpo first time, bang! What a goal! Lovely.
Yeah, that's a great first time finish.
Why not give Gakpo props? It was a great finish.
That's a great first time finish. I got to rate that.
Pressure.
That's a great goal. Yeah.
I mean,
before half time,
There was a little bit of a touch on it, by the way. I'm watching it over right now. That's why. But
no, but the finish wasn't fluky. Like the touch came to him, so he had to adjust. Especially if there's a touch on it. It's a great finish. If Darwin had scored it, would have been a great finish. Cody scored it. It's a great finish. I don't think there was any.
More than the actual victory that I enjoyed tonight, because it bodes well for the derby. It was a really well put together performance. And if we can replicate that for the derby, we've got a good
I think it might even hit Curtis on there. Let me see how.
Oh, because it's just Nunes and the two. Coase was there, and the two
Curtis
Tottenham
was there.
defenders. Yeah, Nunes. It's just Darwin and CJ, and the two defenders, and then
I know, but there
was no touch on the finish when he hit the goal. So even if it gets a deflection on the way to him, that makes it
slight. Yeah, slight, but it was a great first time finish. I gotta rate that.
Yeah, the finish was class. Like if it gets
I just don't understand why you have to bring Darwin into that conversation, man. Sometimes, man.
Because
it's not to do about Darwin. It's just the point.
No, because he's been brought into the conversation all night.
I was saying the pass went through. It went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players. It went through. I thought it got a piece. Maybe it didn't. Darwin nearly did some behind because it was. I don't know if he thought it was coming to him or not, but Mo made the pass. Actually, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and if you want to count the person that's guarding Salah, 8 people, it went by. And when the pass got through, I'm looking at Darwin tried to he was already off balance. He tries to turn around. He tried to get to it. Doesn't apparently get a piece to it. And then it kind of falls. The defender here probably should have gotten to it, but because Curtis is making the run, it kind of it kind of takes him a half second to figure out what he wants to do.
Yeah.
And Curtis is standing there, fortunately, on a pass that probably shouldn't have gotten through to him, but it did. That's all I was saying, as in it was not exactly that was meant to be Mo meant to get it through 8 people and have Darwin try at it. That's kind of a weird situation. But Curtis had does that
make
had
it
a great goal off of it.
It doesn't. That's what I'm saying. But you put a ball into an area, you hope someone gets it. Next time someone gets a touch on it, but it fell to him, and he had the ability to finish it.
Right. Yeah.
Absolutely. Sometimes it doesn't pan out that way, but he was there. There'll be mechanics to every goal. I just think I wouldn't be putting any kind of I was lucky we got that. It's just I was just having a little.
Curtis could have scored it himself, to be honest with you. The ball dropped, and Curtis and it fell, and it happens. Curtis could have and should have possibly probably put a foot up to it, but it fell. It bounced. The defender went to Curtis because he expected Curtis to be the first person to touch it. He doesn't touch it, and Cody, it unfortunately bounces to Cody. The extra space that brought from the defender leaning towards Curtis opens up space for Cody to put it in the goal, and it was a well-taken goal by Cody.
Yeah, but that's how every goal will work. Something will happen, and this will happen. He ends up getting it.
You're right. I'm wrong. So
no, I'm not saying you're right or wrong. I don't see why we're saying it was
because I don't want to get into it. I'm getting a little frustrated, man. I
I just don't know if we're kind of saying,
that was lucky. We're all going to Wembley, Anfield South, and it is what it is.
Can I just mention Arsenal?
A absolutely tremendous, fantastic, absolute shell shocker highlight goal by Cody. Okay, well taken goal, like I say, and well taken goal by a lot of players today. Whether it was Virgil, whether it was Dom, everyone definitely got in their goals and got in some really great performances today. Well taken by our lads, and well done. I'll let everyone go through the panel and get in their last shouts before we bounce out. Lee, do you want to say anything to the people?
I was thinking about Arsenal. They've got quite a large 9 days now before they play again. We've got 2 games in that time. They've just come off the back of a really morale-sapping defeat. So I don't know if this nine-day rest is a good thing or a bad thing, but they'd just rather be playing. But what do you think does that trouble you at all that they're going to have loads of rest and he's going to have them on the training field practicing their corners?
Oh yeah. We need to practice our corners. To be honest with you, we need to practice our corners. We definitely do. I don't know if it was simply because of who knows if it would have made any difference if Trent was on the pitch or not taking them. But it was. Yeah, our corners lackluster today. 14 corners. Finally made one when Macca finally stepped on the pitch.
And found Virgil.
Yeah.
I was very happy to see that go in.
I was happy to see it go in too. And I think that it was well deserved by Virgil. Because I think that was the first cross that really found either him or Kanate, really.
Yeah, we haven't seen it enough, have we, recently, Virgil, with his ass. So it was nice to relive old memories.
Yep.
Yeah. Brian, do you want to give any shouts or any final words to people before I push out?
Sorry, tomorrow. I'm sure we do a show tomorrow. So thanks for really being here. All the usual. Off to Wembley, Anfield South. So see you again tomorrow. What day is tomorrow? Sunday?
Friday.
Tomorrow.
Friday.
Yeah.
Unless you're the future.
Hey,
Up on
bro.
road.
What's going
That's
on there, bro?
Don't say,
And
tell
we
us
don't
what
have
happens
these
on
type of games
Saturday.
on a
Who's the winners
Thursday.
on
I'm
Saturday?
just used to playing on Saturday. That's the thing. I'm just used to playing on Saturday.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all.
So
We don't have
Friday,
these type
good.
of games on a Thursday. That's what it is.
I'm
It's a
just
bit
used to playing
weird.
on Saturday.
It's a
Yeah, that
one-off.
is weird. It
Yeah,
is
it's a
weird.
Premier
That
one-off.
is
League
weird.
team on a
This is
Thursday.
like
It's
a
normally
Europa.
Europa League and that.
Yeah, Europa
I mean,
League or Conference League type day.
Yeah.
Thursdays. Very true. Very true. JK, do you have something you want to say to people?
Yes, I would like to say that when it comes to football players and people moaning about football players, today our best two players, one of the best players in the team was Andy Robertson and Darwin.
Mm-hmm.
The energy they put into
Throw in
that
Dom in there
game
too. Throw Dominic Szoboszlai in there too.
as well. We took him in there as well. So for me, don't just go emotionally into a player. You know, at the end of the day, one day, Darwin got us this 3 points at Brentford. You know, so the guy's going to do something to help us go forward. You know, he's not hindering us off the field, nothing like that. He just gets on with it. And for me today, Robertson, another lad who sort of deserved a good game under his belt. So for me, I'm just happy about them type of things. And looking forward to the FA Cup game because it's going to be a bit more chilled. It's not going to be that pressure game, you know. And then the big derby coming up next week. But enjoy the days while we're top, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Enjoy these days.
Okay.
Like Nora Jones. These are the days.
These are the days.
Milante, do you have any parting words for our brethren here?
Wembley, Wembley, we're Liverpool FC and we're going to Wembley. Wembley, Wembley, we're Liverpool FC and we're going to Wembley. Let's all go to Wembley. Let's all go to Wembley. Cha la la la, cha la la la. Let's all go to Wembley. Let's all go to Wembley. Cha la
There you
la
go.
la, cha la la la.
There you go. Happy days. Happy days. Let's all enjoy it. Enjoy the moment. Great game. Great result. Hope everyone enjoyed the game. Hope that everyone's safe. And yes, we will see you tomorrow. We'll do a match review. Do obviously a match review tomorrow. Do a match preview on Saturday. Then we'll do a roll call. And it's all and we get the bus loaded up and ready, and we'll do it all over again for this FA Cup game. So until then, I wish everyone well, and we will see you soon. And as always, people, up the Reds, up the Reds. Hope that everyone's well. Stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow.